Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate. We are here in Baragost exploring the town, and I've just realized I haven't gone into the Red Chief Inn yet, so we'll go ahead and check that out. In general, Baragost has a lot of inns and taverns, and you know, I want to check all of them out, because, you know, why not? So let's get in there.
You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager.
Who's this little fellow? Carlat. You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager. Not that it's anything personal, you understand. I'm just afraid your time on this here ball of mud is just about done. Okay, that's an interesting way to put it. Yeah, let's go with number 3. Let's be a little, you know, headstrong about this. I hope you've the will to back up those words. Aye, that I do. The will and the way. Shall we get to business then? Yes, let's get to business. Now, who do I want him to hit? Probably Khalid, because Kagain has awful AC.
I'll do my best.
So I'll go ahead and get close with Khalid.
Nature's servant awaits.
And I'll let everybody else, you know, just hit him from a little bit farther away.
Uh-huh. What is it this time?
What can you do? You can't do anything right now. Okay. In that case, just hit him.
Yes, oh omnipresent
Okay, Jaheira has a lot of healing spells, so those could come in handy if Khalid gets a little bit beaten up like now. There we go. And he's near death. He's about to die. There we go. Imoen did the job. Alright.
You have need of me?
Let's take a look at what he had.
I can, but try.
A chainmail, a medium shield, a battle axe, some gold and a scroll. We'll take a look at that scroll for now. Be it known to all those of evil intent that a bounty has been placed upon the head of Seville, the foster child of Gorion. Last seen in the area of Candlekeep, this person is to be killed in quick order. This offer has been extended to all appropriate guilds. Those returning with the proof of the deed shall receive no less than 350 gold coins of reward. Coins of gold, I mean. What I said earlier didn't make any sense. As always, any that reveal these plans to the forces of law shall join the target in their fate. So yes, our bounty has been, you know, raised a little bit. So I assume whatever we are doing is might be working. I don't know. Let's give this chainmail over to Jaheira, and let's give this scale mail to Kagain. There. Oh, that's fine. Okay.
I'll do my best.
Now that we have dispatched with that assassin, let's take a look around this inn and, you know, talk to people. Luck Luger. Once again, I know the song, but I'm not gonna sing it, just to spare you folks. Well, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I work all night and I sleep all day. Yes, indeed. I'm a werewolf baby now, and here I come. I'm a werewolf baby now, and here I come. Okay, that's another song, I assume. My mama was a sheepdog, my papa was a hound, and when I fell in love with you, little pup, I knew that I'd be found. It's okay, Sham, everyone's a critic. And he left. Okay. How about you?
Hey, friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
That Alcaster school was a storehouse of knowledge and magic, but them that haunt the place are no better for it. Being that longer than you were alive, I think we have read this. Okay. What about you?
Wife's been getting prickly on me arse.
The City Watch cannot protect us from raids. What am I paying tax for? Yes, I think we've read that as well. How about
Hey,
you?
friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as
Gradually building shortage of iron. Yes, yes. Yes, I think we've read that too.
Something on your mind?
My cousin from Nashville tells me that Anne has a huge army gathered there. They'll get the fight of their life if they press for Baldur's Gate. The Flaming Fist are among the best soldiers around. Okay, and we haven't heard that before, so that's well, it's not really new information, it's just more of the same tensions between Baldur's Gate and Amn. Let's talk to this little guy here, Purdue.
Queer things have been afoot lately.
Hello. You wouldn't have happened to see a big loutish guy with a dog's head on him around here, have you? A dog's head? You heard me, a dog's head. And breath that could peel paint too. Let's see. We have met gibberlings before. Those are, of course, the little bluish guys who are kind of monkey-like or ape-like. There are, of course, wargs who are larger wolves. And then we haven't met a gnoll before, so I assume that must be the correct answer here. Yeah, no. There's one holed up in the hills due west of here, close to the high hedge. Damn thieving ball of fur stole my short sword 2 days back. Yeah, let's ask him how much he will pay for that short sword. Never liked them myself. How much would that blade be worth to a runty guy like you? Yeah, lay off the short guy jokes. They're older than your grandmother's uncle. The damn blade ain't worth nothing. It's a pride thing. I'll give you 50 gold pieces if you wipe his arse with it. You've got yourself a deal. Yeah. Okay.
Can I help you?
Let's talk to the bartender here.
I'm when it's done.
You want some whiskey?
Is there anything that I can help you with? Could you show me what you have for offer? Yes, he has rooms and of course some different kinds of beverages here. So let's drink some. It's been really weird these past few months. Iron's been going falling almost apart, as if it were rusting for no particular reason. From what I hear, most of this bad iron comes from the mines at Nashville. Can't trust those Amnian miners, probably some scheme they've come up with.
You have
Yes,
need of me?
I'm not sure if we've read that before, but you know, it's pretty much the same
do my
thing that
best.
we have seen before.
I hope this is worth it.
Who's this guy? Relio Windspear.
Glad to meet you, friend.
An interesting name, by the way. There are some Windspears in the sequel of this game who are quite important, so maybe he's related. Although they live much south of here, they are in Amn. Hail and well met, traveler. Relio is my name, Relio Windspear. Haven't seen you around here before. Perhaps you are new to town then. I make a point of meeting as many people as I can wherever I go. So many stories and tales. Oh, interesting. So you can tell me about Baragost, maybe? What can you tell me of it? What would you like to know? I have met many of the locals and I know a bit of history as well. Any outstanding quests that need resolution? I fancy myself a bit of an adventurer. An adventurer, eh? Well, if you are up to the task, I hear there are strange things in the Alcester School. Alcester School ruins, southeast of town. I would nay go down there unless you are quite sure of your abilities, though. Many a well-meaning fellow has gone and not come back. Only for those adept in battle. Other than that, I know that the Lady Miriam has been awaiting news of her husband for some time. He was to come from Anne, but is overdue. I know she would be grateful for any news. She lives on the east side of town if you find anything. Anything else you would like to know of? Okay, so we have heard a new thing there. Somebody named Miriam is who lives in the east side of town is looking for news of her husband. We'll be sure to check her out if we are able to. Also, we are probably not high level enough to visit this Alcester school, because all we hear about it is how dangerous it is, and we are still level 1. Well, most of us anyway. Jahira is level 2 at this moment. Okay, what are the concerns of the day? How have the troubles lately affected people? Oh, I suspect you mean the iron shortage. I imagine it has affected the local smithy quite a bit. Tehram is a wonderful blacksmith, but he's got a lot of time on his hands these days. His shop is still reasonably stocked, but I think he's looking for other materials to work with on these days. Not sure what that might be, but he's quite adept at exotic materials. Anything else I can help you with? Okay. We'll be sure to visit him. Nothing in particular, just interested in sights, perhaps shopping. Shopping? Then you must stop by Feldepost's Inn. Oh, I already have. They have a number of trophy items for sale. Some are even magical in nature. Yes, we have actually seen those. Best you bring gold aplenty though, they are not cheap. If you really have coins to spare, I'd suggest going west of the city and seeking out Thalenthir. Thalenthir. I always say his name more wrong. I just, learned it that way. He has a shop in his keep, though he does not welcome visitors. Trust me, you will want to speak with him immediately if you go there. Wandering about his shop without his permission is downright deadly. I think he likes scaring folks a bit. Anything else you need? Okay, so west of the city is a high hedge, so maybe Thalenthir lives there. We'll be sure to check that out. Although I don't know when. We have a lot of different leads to go on at this time. And I love that. Okay, no thanks, you have been a great help. Not a problem, always a pleasure making new friends. Yeah, he has been a great help, he has told us a lot actually. Let's go ahead and talk to him again. I just want to make sure that we have missed nothing. Have you been to the south? I hear tell trouble of in Nashkel. I have not been down that way for some time now, so I don't have much to say. Likely you will have heard much from others about the town anyway. Okay. Well, I don't want to be rude. I'll just go ahead and click it away.
If none are better.
Because I don't want to be rude to the guy. He has been a lot of help to me. Let's see. Can I get in here? Imwan!
This way.
It's your turn. Let's rub this place blind. Oh, nice. Nice.
Give me some direction. Yeah, I'll see.
What you want? I've done had enough of
Yes, I'll take that. Can I steal from here without him seeing me? Yes, I can. Okay. Done. We do get a lot of gold by doing this, I think. Just these gems and gold. It might not be a lot from the standpoint of a higher level adventurer, but for level 1 adventurers, 100 gold or so is pretty good. Okay, we won't get in there, but we might get in here. Yes, there we go.
If at first I don't succeed, the wife won't let me forget. If none are better.
We know that, Khalid. We know that.
I can but try.
That's for you two to deal with. I have nothing to do with that, and I don't want to.
I can.
So
but
anyway,
try.
let's go ahead and explore around here. I will go ahead and enter this house and talk to this guy here.
I'm waiting.
Maybe he has something interesting to say.
Need something, stranger.
I do not know who you are or what you are doing in my home, but please leave. Sorry, but I have little patience right now. There is little call for my line of work when no caravans dare leave the city. Okay, he's another
This way.
caravan guy. We have met some of these in the earlier episodes.
Something on your mind?
I'll just leave soon, but you know, first I want to make sure that that you have nothing dangerous in your home here. I'm just going to
I'll do my best.
take care
I'll
of
do
those
my
for
best.
you.
I care not.
Sure.
This way.
Yes.
I bet those rank-riding bandits are hired by the Amnian. It'd be like those money grubbers to pull something so low. Got to point where the honest man can travel the roads. Got to the point where the honest man can't travel the roads. Okay, what about you? You have anything for me?
Speak up.
I've heard that Amn is going to invade those damnable warmongering muttonheads. Should have seen it coming too. This iron thing has to be all they're doing. You ain't from South, are ya? If you are, then I don't trust ya. Well, I probably wouldn't tell you if I was. But I'm not. Let's take a look in here.
I'll do my best.
I'll take the whole party with me, because it's more fun that way.
What you want? I am gone.
Okay, let's take a look around here. Well, let's talk to this lady here. She's actually Miriam, who we have heard before.
Yep.
She has a
I've
quest
done
or
had
another
enough of
for
their
us.
Salutations.
My husband had to make a sudden business trip to Anne, and I'm so worried for him. Miriam, he always said. Miriam, who knows the road better than old Roe? But the highways just aren't safe as they once were, and there hasn't been a messenger from Anne here in months. Could you keep your eyes open along the southern roads and let me know if you find anything? Sure. We'll do that. But first, I'm going to go ahead and visit your upper floor here. Okay. We probably won't get in there. History of the Chosen of Mistra. We have no need for that book. Okay. Anything else here? Okay, nothing. Let's go then.
Click on someone. I'll do my best. If none
I
are
think we
perfect,
can pass through here to the south. Pathfinding is still not quite so great in these games, at least in the first one. I think there was a patch for the sequel that improved the pathfinding, but that improvement hasn't found its way into the first game yet, so we are stuck with this for now. Thunderhammer Smithy. Yeah, let's go in there. I think this Tayram guy is right here.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
There he is. Tayram Furum.
Kiss me, blarney. What you wish done?
Hello there. Is there anything I can do for you this fair day? Yeah, could you show me what you have for sale? And we'll take a look at his stock here. He has a lot. And he has some really nice items here, like this full plate mail and this shadow armor. But they are both very expensive and we cannot afford those. But what we can do is identify these two items here. I'm not sure if we want to. We could just sleep and identify them that way. I think I will. We'll just go ahead and spare us some time. So let's take a look at what they are. Quarterstaff +1. This will be good for Jaheira, so I think I will give it to her. And the Stupefier +1, which is +1 mace that causes has a chance on hit effect to stun the target. Actually, this is the first time I ever found this mace. I think it might be a new one in the enhanced edition. I'm not quite sure, but it's pretty good for this game. It's one of the better maces you could find for a while. I don't think anybody uses maces in our party though, and I'm not sure if I want to keep it around. That's a tough call. I think I'll sell it. How about that? Yeah, let's sell it. Now it's done. It cannot be undone. Well, it could be, but you know, it costs a lot of money. I'll sell some more stuff that we have found here. Okay. Well, that's done. I'll go ahead and replenish some of my items here, like my darts and arrows. Also, I will give this staff to Jaheira, and you can drop this to the ground here. It's worthless. This is one of those bounty scrolls. Okay. Let's talk to these smiths.
Speak up, speak up.
Hello, friend. What can I do for you today? No need to trouble yourself. I'm just browsing about your smithy. I have heard much about it. You can get out of my face now. You can do nothing. I'll buy armors from a shop in. I'll not buy armor from a shop in a backwater village such as this. Nothing, thanks. Okay, let's go with the first one. Oh no, it's no trouble at all. You can expect nothing but the best in service from the Thunderhammer smithy. Best armor in the land. If you need some help, don't hesitate to ask Thearam yourself.
Can I can,
Okay.
but try.
We have already done that, so let's just
I
get out
can,
of here.
But try.
And let's talk to these dudes.
I'll see to it.
A right evil man, that Bacillus. He doesn't just kill people, he makes them into zombies and pretends they are his family. What would make a man do that except in evil? Well, he sounds downright insane, actually.
Something on your
We'll have to
mind?
look into that at some point. Simple logic says there must be magic treasure in the ruins of the magician's schools, such as Alcester. But 'tis a dangerous task to get to it. Dead wizards are not known to sleep soundly, nor to wake jovial.
You
Yes.
have need. I'll do my best.
Okay. Well, let's go into one of these houses by random.
If it must be done.
What do you need?
Who is there? I was expecting no visitors. Armed as you are probably thieves, no? Please don't hurt me. I am no thief. My apologies for having scared you. Then what possible reason do you have for being in my home? Well, I was just looking around. The door was closed. There is no accidental way to bypass it. Please, if you have no business here, then leave. Fine. What about your friend here?
Yes?
What? Who are you? Just a curious passerby. It's a lovely home that you have here. Aye, it is at that. It's well maintained, though I fail to see how that gives you leave to enter as you will. Better leave soon, lest the guards be called.
I'll
Okay.
do my best. I can,
Done.
but try.
Done. No need to tell me twice. Well, you needed to tell me twice, but you know. No need to tell me 3 times. And I will just check my map here, because I think there is a home here that's of interest. Yes, Firebead Elvenhair's house. And as we have heard at the start of the game, Firebead Elvenhair was daring Candlekeep to visit from Beregost. And as such, he has a home in Beregost, so let's visit him.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
The next time you pass through Candlekeep, you should read The History of the Bell in the Depths. It's an old favorite of mine that I'm sure you would like. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. But first, let's see if he has anything to tell to Seville. Ah, your old Gorion's Ward, the lovely kid of Candlekeep. Of course, I've heard about the loss of Gorion, and I must give you my deepest condolences. I hope you, since you've left Candlekeep, you've kept up on your reading. On Oh, the World of Books, I have heard that a new copy of that wondrous tome, The History of the Fateful Coin, can be had for a pretty penny in one of these stores around here. If you would be so kind as to buy it for an old man like myself, I'd gladly reimburse you. I'd even give you a little bonus to help in your travels. It must be so hard with Gorion gone. Okay, well, you're a nice old man, so I guess I'll go ahead and help you out. He said that the book was in one of the stores around here, but we have actually seen it before when we browsed the store in the Feldepost Inn. So let's go there and buy it.
I'll see to it.
You want some whiskey?
Yes, I want this History of the Fateful Coin. Also, you can have these potions and also this bounty notice. I have no need for these. There we go.
You have need of me, if none are better.
Let's take a look. Before I give it over to Firebead there, I think I will read this book. History of the Faithful Coin. All tales tell that luck plays a crucial role in each person's life. When each newborn baby enters into the realms, Timora flips a coin formed from the remnants of the original goddess of luck, Tyke, or Tyche. Bashaba calls it in the air the moon, heads, or the cloak, tails. If Bashaba is right, that person is cursed with misfortune for the rest of his or her days. If she's wrong, Lady Luck smiles on the child for the rest of his or her life. For some rare beings, the coin lands on edge. Lands edge on, and these luckless few can forge their own fates, for they have more freedom over their destinies than the powers themselves. And that's really a very nice little bit of Forgotten Realms lore there. And sometimes it comes up in these Baldur's Gate games, so that's a good thing to know about. That, you know, most people are either said to be favored or unlucky, and there are very few who can just forge their own luck. Let's talk to Firebead and give him this book.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
You are generous to an old man, so I will be generous in turn. Let me give you another book in exchange. It is a touch darker than what you have given me, but I get a sense you might enjoy it nonetheless.
Good on you if you saved the
And
day.
we have also gained a reputation point. Let's take a look at what we have received from him. This book is nice, but this is much better. It's a scroll case that can be used to, you know, store scrolls. It only takes up one inventory slot. It's pretty much the same as this gem bag here. Which, by the way, I think I have some gems to put into. Oh, I guess not. Okay. So it's pretty much the same as this gem bag here, only it stores scrolls instead of gems. Oh, I have gems in here. Okay. So we can actually go ahead and put in Gorion's scroll in there. And I think we can also put... No, we cannot put books in there. That's fine. So the book we have received from Firebeard in exchange for the History of the Faithful coin is the History of the Dead 3, Knucklebones, Skull Bowling, and the Empty Throne. In ages past there was but one god of strife, death, and the dead, and he was known as Jergal, Lord of the End and Everything. Jergal fomented and fed on the discord among mortals and powers alike. When beings slew each other in their quest for power or in their hatred, he welcomed them into his shadowy kingdom of eternal gloom. As all things died, everything came to him eventually, and over time he built his power into a kingdom unchallenged by any other god. Eventually, however, he grew tired of his duties, for he knew them too well. Without challenge there is nothing, and in nothingness there is only gloom. In such a state, the difference between absolute power and absolute powerlessness is undetectable. Yes, that's already a nice little lesson there. If you are becoming too powerful, then you have no fun at all. You have fun by overcoming challenges in your life, and that I find a very true little tale there. During this dark era, there arose 3 powerful mortals, Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. Now all of these guys here, all 3 of them, are now known as gods. Well, not all of them, because some of them have died, have already died, but those 2 that are still alive are known as gods, so it seems interesting that they were once mortals. So these 3 guys lost it after the power Jergal wielded. The trio forged an unholy pact, agreeing that they would dare to seek such ultimate power or die in the attempt. Over the length and breadth of the realms, they strode, seeking powerful magic and spells and defying death at every turn. No matter what monster they confronted or what spells they braved, the 3 mortals emerged unscathed at every turn. Eventually, the trio destroyed one of the 7 lost gods, and they each seized a portion of his divine essence for themselves. Okay, so they have kind of become demigods there, but that's not the end of the story. The trio then journeyed into the Grey Waste and sought out the Castle of Bone. Through armies of skeletons, legions of zombies, hordes of non-corporeal undead, and a gauntlet of liches, they battled. Eventually, they reached the object of their lifelong quest, the Bone Throne. "I claim this throne of evil," shouted Bane, the tyrant. "I'll destroy you before you can raise a finger," threatened Baal the assassin. "And I shall imprison your essence for eternity," promised Myrkul the necromancer. Jergal arose from his throne with a weary expression and said, "The throne is yours. I have grown weary of this empty power. Take it if you wish. I promise to serve and guide you as your seneschal until you grow comfortable with the position." Before the stunned trio could react, the Lord of the Dead continued, "Who among you shall rule?" The trio immediately fell to fighting amongst themselves while Jergal looked on with indifference. When eventually it appeared that either they would all die of exhaustion or battle on for an eternity, the Lord of the End of Everything intervened. "After all you have sacrificed, would you come away with nothing? Why don't you divide the portfolios of my office and engage in a game of skill for them?" asked Jergal. Bane, Baal, and Myrkul considered the god's offer and agreed. Jergal took the heads of his 3 most powerful liches and gave them to the trio that they would compete by bowling the skulls. Each mortal rolled a skull across the Grey Waste, having agreed that the winner would be he who bowled the farthest. Malar the Beast Lord arrived to visit Jergal at this moment. After quickly ascertaining that the winner of the contest would get all of Jergal's power, He chased off after the 3 skulls to make sure that the contest would be halted until he had a chance to participate for part of the prize. Bane, Ball and Merkel again fell to fighting as it was obvious their sport was ruined, and again Jergal intervened. Why wouldn't you allow Lady Luck to decide, so you don't have to share with the beast? The trio agreed, and Jergal broke off his skeletal finger bones and gave them to the players. When Malar returned from chasing the skulls, he found that the trio had just finished a game of knucklebones. Bane cried out triumphantly, "As winner, I choose to rule all eternity as the ultimate tyrant. I can induce hatred and strife at my whim, and all will bow down before me while in my kingdom." Merkel, who had won 2nd place, declared, "But I choose the dead, and by doing so, I truly win, because all you are lord over, Bane, will eventually be mine. All things must die, even gods." Baal, who finished 3rd, demurred, "I chose death, and it is by my hand that all you rule, Lord Bane, will eventually pass to Lord Merkel. Both of you must pay honor to me and obey my wishes, since I can destroy your kingdom, Bane, by murdering your subjects, and I can starve your kingdom, Merkel, by staying my hand." Malar growled in frustration, but could do nothing, and yet again only the beasts were left for him, and Jergal merely smiled, for he had been delivered. Okay, so there we have it. We have learned about the 3 gods, 3 evil gods, Bane, Baal and Merkel. And yeah, that might or may not be important in our
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
in our adventures here. So yes, for now I think I will end this episode here. If I may continue. I think I will end this episode here because we have run out of time some time ago. So thank you for watching, and in the next episode we'll continue our journeys. Bye bye.